Yo, this is episode 99 of Life on Empty with Lowell, Legend of the Loser, back once again for another week. On this Saturday afternoon, 12:05, May 6th, May 7th. Starting late again as usual. I was up early again, like last week. Fell asleep on the couch. Woke up like at 8 in the morning. Watched TV. Fell asleep again. And here we are. And I'm just waiting on my groceries to get here. Man, I'll be struggling even more if Instacart didn't exist. So, same old, boring life. Work stuff. Shit is seems to be regulating. I don't know if for lack of a better word. I don't know, man. Like this job shit, man. Just like it be the most annoying shit. Like if people were to just like show any sort of effort, you know what I'm saying? Like on your job, like I think I said this before. Like nobody wants to be at their job, but you have to show some type of effort at least. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I keep complaining about the same old shit, but with this job, man, because it's so fucking it's just dumb the way like stuff is going on every day, and it's like in order for something to change, something big has to happen in order for a change to happen. So now I'm just waiting on that big incident to happen, so some shit can finally get changed around there, or I can just get a new job. You know, I'm still planning on looking in June, which is next month from now. And yesterday was payday. You know, that break got spent fast. Most of it did anyway. I mean, not most of it, some of it. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna buy groceries from Public Goods, and I couldn't do that because some type of like error going on, saying my membership payment didn't go through or some bullshit like that, which is kind of weird because it been working for the last 2 years. Now all of a sudden there's an issue. The card ain't expired, so I don't know what the fuck was going on with that. Had talked to customer service, and they were saying some issues. The paper did not get allowed or some shit like that. What was the reason? They told me. They didn't give me over this whole shit. Why don't you just buy a lifetime membership for $99, but you get $10 off because what reasons? I'm like, I ain't trying to pay no. Alright, I say fuck it, I'll do it. So now I gotta worry about that shit for the rest of my days. Well, till at least I'm 42 at least. So bought a lifetime membership with them, bought groceries from them, spent $133 on that shit. Then of course I'm buying a day, it's gonna be like $170, $160 maybe. I remember seeing a video of I forgot who it was, but rapper dude went to the grocery store and just dropped $1,200 on groceries. It was something like, you know what I'm saying, and man had multiple baskets, bro. Like I want to do shit like that when I get rich, man. Just go to the grocery store and drop $1,200 like it's nothing. Like I'm here just like pitching pennies and shit, trying to like let me stick to a budget and shit. Then you know what I'm saying, I gotta pay the student loan and the internet and the streaming and just man, it's not enough, man. It's not enough. And speaking of other jobs, I'm looking for a job, and I was thinking about a job that I applied for before I got my current job. Right, I think it was for that company that make cameras called Nikon. I think that's the name of the place, or maybe it's like a different company, but names sound the same. So I applied for it. It was downtown, right next to the train station spot that can like easy access. Like I had that mapped out anyway. Like easy to get to. So the job was something like I think it was something like correcting documents or something like that and scanning them or something like that. Like I forgot what it was about, but it was like basically like the company that I was applying for gets contracted by multiple companies for like a certain thing to get done. I forgot the job itself it was about, but it was easy enough to do. Like I could learn this shit in 2 weeks and be good at it. So I was confident in doing the work itself, so I had a problem with that. And the interview with the dude was kind of like, I don't know the word for him, but he was it's like laid back. He was like laid back plus something else, you know. He explained the stuff. And the interview was in this big ass boardroom and shit, and he was showing like examples on like this PowerPoint projector. I'm like, okay, I can do this. Simple enough. I said, give me 2 weeks. I can get this down. Then he gave me a tour of the place. Like it's like it was in a tall building downtown. Like, but then the room if I were to get the job, would be like this little small room had like three table desks connected to each other, and like it was like 3 spots. And 2 spots was already filled with 2 people. I met the person who was working there at the time, and another person who was there. They come in, they was off the day or whatever. So basically, the dude said you can come in, basically make your own hours, as long as you put in a certain number of hours per week. I think that was the deal. I'm like, shit, cool. Like I could finally get a 9 to 5 job. You know what I'm saying? Come in at 9, leave at 5, and go to the apartment and at least have some time to watch some TV and sports and stuff, right? So I'm thinking, cool. And we talked a little bit more, gave me the rest of the tour, showed me the break room and stuff like that, and blah, blah. And yeah, that was the end. And never heard from them ever again after that. I just hate shit like that, man. Like, I would like to know, like, if I don't get a job, I would like to know why. You know what I'm saying? Like the real reason as to why. I know some jobs do that shit where they see like at this time, blah blah blah, or you didn't, blah blah blah. Like, if I didn't qualify, why the fuck did you interview me in the first place? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just see, like that's something I've saying for a long time. Like, there needs to be more honesty in the world, but people are too soft and then thin skin for that, and mentally weak for that. If people were more honest in this world, the world will be better, slightly better than it is now. Well, the world ain't better. The world is trash. Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah, man. So I'm like, yo, I think I might try to find that job again if I can. Cause it was like, I don't know, man. Get a downtown Chicago, a downtown job, and just any hours I want, that was rare. Yeah, I might try to find something like that again. Or not find that exact job again. I forgot what it was called, because like I remember applying for it on Indeed. It said Nikon, like the camera place. So I'm pretty sure it's the same company, but like they do other stuff too, I guess. So yeah, I'll start looking next month, and yeah, see what happens. Sports stuff, man. Playoffs, man. Second round. As of today, the Heat lost last night to the Sixers, so that series is 2-1 Heat. Embiid came back, which was surprising, kind of surprising. You know what I'm saying? There was word that he was gonna play. I mean, that word there was doubt. They doubt he was gonna play, but they ended up playing. How should I say this? They even found he came out, played 33, 34 minutes, something like that. And then but then it's like the whole like dynamic changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he came right there, like, just things were just different, and you can see, even though he ain't scored like that, and he wasn't the usual self. He's not his usual self and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, but him being out there just helped a lot, and he's the reason they won last night. And you know what I'm saying? And it was just good to see, man. Him out there, even though he can't, he's nowhere near being 100%. He had the mask on, which I kind of figured he was gonna wear because of his fractured face. And Utah, not Utah. They've been out. So Dallas and Phoenix played last night as well. Dallas also won, so now that series is 2-1. Phoenix, and that was a pretty good game for the most part. Second half was better than the first half. Suns was just the Suns are so full of themselves, man. That is ridiculous, man. like they can't just shut up. They just can't just hoop. You know what I'm saying? They gotta talk shit, even though y'all just went to the playoffs last year for the first time in a long ass time, and now y'all acting like y'all been doing this for like the past 5-6 years. Like the whole squad is full of themselves, man. Like, bro, if they were to play a healthy team, and if they were to play a healthy team that matched up with them from starting five, then I doubt they'd be talking that much shit because they would be losing that matchup if they had played like. Yeah, man, oh no, man, they motherfuckers full of themselves, bro. And you would think last year would humble them, losing to Bucks, losing to Milwaukee last year would humble them, but it didn't. They still talking shit, being stupid and shit. But it is what it is. Part of the game. It's a shitty part of the game, but it's a part of the game. So they lost. Main reason as to why people on Dallas finally showed up to the party. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Brunson, you know what I'm saying? He saw a couple shots go down in the first quarter and played a good game scoring wise. He did a little playmaking. Luka was Luka for the most part. I think he's still trying to get into some sort of rhythm. You know what I'm saying? Even though he had 40 something in the first game against Phoenix, but I still think he can like be better in this series, if that makes any sense. Because like I think he had 24, 26 last night, and Jalen Brunson had like 28, 29. And the role players, they stepped up, you know what I'm saying, held it down, and yeah, so he won. And I was kind of like, I'm kind of like trying to figure out what the hell going on with these the scheduling, because like tonight it's gonna be Bucks Celtics game 3 in Milwaukee, and it's gonna be Golden State Memphis game 3 in Golden State, and those teams had 3 days off. So I'm saying like you get a day for travel, a day to settle in, a day for practice, and then get the actual game day. Whereas Phoenix, Dallas, Philly, and Miami only had 1 day to travel and play the very next day afterwards. I'm like, what the hell going on with this scheduling, man? Because like tomorrow is going to be game 4 for Phoenix, Dallas, and Miami, and Philly. So I'm thinking like, why is the traveling so different for these teams? Because now I'm thinking like, Boston is closer to Milwaukee than Philly is to Miami, right? Like I'm saying, it would take longer to get to Philly from Miami and vice versa than it would be to get from Boston to Milwaukee, right? I know Milwaukee is Midwest and Boston is the East Coast, so that should be like a 5-hour flight, 6-hour tops. Then whereas going from Philly to Miami, you know what I'm saying? Now that's East Coast going to South, so that's gotta be at least 6-7 hours, 8 hours maybe. So like, what's up with the traveling, bro? Like the league on some weird shit. Like why the scheduling is so different? You know what I'm saying? And also with Phoenix and Dallas, like Phoenix is Arizona, you know what I'm saying? So from Arizona to Texas, like I'm pretty sure it's not that far. Like that's probably like 4-5 hour flight. Vice versa as well. So I kind of get that, but still though, like you gave these teams 3 days off, and gave other guys basically nothing. Like they had 1 day and boom, they had to play the very next day. I know the finals supposed to be like June 5th, so we got 2 weeks left of May. Um, 3 weeks left of May. Then the finals. Yeah, yeah, man. So, yeah, it's pretty going. Well, playoffs has been entertaining for the most part. You know what I'm saying? The most entertaining series thus far, I would say, has been Golden State, Memphis. Uh, Excluding the whole flagrant foul bullshit that Draymond did, and then Dylan Brooks did some foul shit as well with the whole flagrant foul 2 on I think Gary Payton Jr. or Gary Payton II. Yeah, he fouled him hard, and dude fell and fractured his elbow, and I think he's done for the remainder of the playoffs. And Dylan Brooks got suspended. For the next game, tonight's game anyway. Yeah, so yeah, it's excluding the two bullshit flagrant fouls. The series has been entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Ja has found his groove and things. I ain't know Ja was struggling. I ain't know he struggled that much with a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? So like, cause like go say he's letting them shoot, but he's making them like every other one. But like, yeah, but his whole game is athleticism and driving. But I think the jumper gonna come along as he progresses in his career. And I would say the second most entertaining series has been the Boston Milwaukee series, even though it's been like a lot of missed shots, especially from Giannis. Like Giannis could have had like 35, 40 in the first game, and he could have had 36 in the second game, but he missed layups. I think he need to slow down because like he just like when he gets to the rim, he's going a little bit too fast. Cause I think he's trying to like beat the defenders there to the basket for. But I'm like, bro, just go. I don't know. I think he needs to slow down a bit. Like take a half year back, and then like you know what I'm saying. Then. But yeah, but now they in Milwaukee had 3 days off. We gonna see what's gonna happen. And that game is early. Like the game starts at like 1:30. And Golden State, I think Memphis starts at 7:30 maybe. I think 7:30. Let's see. Music. I listened to the Slaughterhouse Project. I think I already said that last week. Then I started a little bit on Davies. How Did I Get Here project. I'm going to finish that today. And new releases are Future. I think I mentioned that last week. And then recently, Jack Harlow dropped his second album. I think it's called "Come Home, the Kids Miss You." I think. I think he dropped 2 singles on Nail Tech. Did not listen to that because I ain't like the beat. And the second one was First Class. He sampled Fergie. One of Fergie's songs, Glamorous. It's pretty decent, like a wavy, groovy type vibe of a song, just chill type shit. You know what I'm saying? And also a song leaked called Churchill Downs with him and Drake. And that's probably like, you know what I'm saying? It's a rap song, like a rapidy rap song. You know what I'm saying? Just like there's no concept, just 2 dudes rapping. You know what I'm saying? And the beat cold too, and the sample. Yeah. So I'm check that out, and trying to think that anybody else dropped out. I think that's it. Yeah. So Davies, Jack Harlow, Future, and then back to Little Brother, and back to Little Brother because Kendrick gonna drop next week as well. Kendrick dropping next week, and then Post Malone supposed to be dropping I think this month as well. He got an album called 12 Carat Toothache. That made me laugh a little bit. Yeah. So I mean, yeah. I'm trying to think. When can I get back to Little Brother though? Probably next month. Because I don't think nobody. Like, who else gonna drop though? In June. Nah. So I think we good. So we'll get back to Little Brother in June, and then yeah. I gotta buy a bunch of fucking music too. The Weeknd last project, and then I got a whole list of music I need to buy. And that's pretty much it for music. And let's see what else we got. Yeah, that's it for music. And let's see what else we got going. Talk to job shit. Oh yes. Yeah. So back to the job shit. My first year, second year. So that's why I met my homies, and we became homies over the course of like working downtown together. You know what I'm saying? Cause like the schedule be just like work security. The schedules always be kind of like fucked up in the beginning and shit. So like it'll be days where I'll work second shift or I'll work third shift. No. So I would work. No. So I was no. So the only time I worked third shift or first shift was when somebody called off and I had to stay. And I fucking hated every single time that shit happened to me. Every single time. Cause it'd be so fucking boring and like I'm here wearing this whack ass uniform and shit. Just so fucking boring. So okay, so I worked second shift throughout the whole 4 years of security, but every now and then my homies work the same shift as me. So like their schedules were jumbled about because whatever reasons. So then whenever we would get whatsoever the three of us was on the same shift, we would just chill. And then we'd go to the other part of the hospital, the old hospital building, and just play cards and shit. We would play Uno, spades, something called bullshit. It was kind of like a version of Goldfish, I think. That's what it reminded me of anyway. So yeah, so during those times we just play cards and just chill. You know what I'm saying? And just walk around the hospital and shit, like just chilling, talking and shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I think it's like one of the reasons why I didn't like trying to look for like a better job during that whole time is because like I had people who I consider my friends, and that's one of the reasons why I didn't look for a better job and shit like that. And I don't know, man. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to enough of the point where, like, my homie invited me to his wedding and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my other homie went there, met with a coworker there and just had a good time drinking and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was just, like, me experiencing shit like that for the first time. And I'm, like, 25, 24, 25, you know what I'm saying? Back then. And it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, so, like, I held myself back because of that shit, you know what I'm saying? And like, cause like I didn't know what having a friend was until I met those two dudes. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I mean we friends to this day, even though we don't talk as much as we used to. You know what I'm saying? Like, just life just gets in the fucking way, man. Also, I think is the thing is like we're like all three of us are not like conversation starters. You know what I'm saying? Like we're like it's like you gotta wait to see, like we all gotta wait till somebody make the first call or the first move or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not like doers in that realm. And I mean in that like yeah. So I literally have to call like first or them as well. You know what I'm saying? Because like we'll never like we'll never be like let me see how you doing type shit. You know. Yeah. So like we would play cards and shit like that, and then as time went on, we started getting more new people to fill out the roster and get to like so people don't have to work like 10, 12 hour shifts anymore. And then once you got that done, new people came in and they actually stayed and they didn't quit or get fired or transferred. This one incident that happened. I think it was during my shift. Cause the client, right, these motherfuckers had left 2 trucks at the dock, and they said for weeks and weeks and weeks that we're coming to get them. Blah blah blah, bullshit. So one night, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like as when we was there, like nobody did anything in terms of work, like Like we did a little bit, you know what I'm saying, but not a lot, you know what I'm saying. So there was a break in, and I don't know. I think it was doing my shift or third shift. I don't know. So these kids broke in. So and how they broke in was the client's fault. Half of their fault, I would say. So they climbed those 2 trucks that I mentioned, broke a window, climbed into the hospital, and they just graffiti tagged a bunch of shit in the area. And one of the new guys at the time, he claimed, quote unquote, claimed that he heard something or saw something, and that he possibly scared them off. And we all looking at this dude like, yeah, whatever, motherfucker, you ain't do shit or see shit. So yeah, so these kids broke in. I don't know how many. We don't know how many it was. We just had to at least be 3 of them max, if not more, but like at least 3 max. So then that raised antennas and shit like that. And finally, they dumbasses came and got those trucks. Then they got a construction crew to board up the windows. And, boom. And now that prompted us to do actual, like, patrols now. So, like, they had these things where you, like, they call it like a wand or whatever, right? Like a little metal, like this little heavy, not metal, but like a little plastic thing that, like, beeps when you, like a plastic scanner. That beeps when you hit it against like a tag or whatever. So these motherfuckers planted these tags all around the building, the outside and the inside of the building, and then we have to do rounds a certain number of times per shift. To me, it didn't bother me, you know what I'm saying, to do that because it's walking around. You know what I'm saying? I was doing that shit anyway. So some people was bothered by it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I wasn't bothered by it, but like the way that it happened was, you know what I'm saying? Like the way that they put all the blame on us was what pissed me off. And I'm thinking, like, if you dumb motherfuckers would have came got them trucks y'all said y'all was been supposed to get for weeks and weeks, this shit would never happen. And the fact that these assholes had us go to another building, like kind of like a block away from the actual building we was hired to look after. They actually want us to go over there from time to time to see if anything was. I'm like, I don't like. Yeah, I just don't know, man. Like these motherfuckers, like they kept overstepping the line with us. Like added extra shit, like can't go here, can't go there, can't go here. Like nah, like bro, we was contracted to stay in this old ass building and tell people do what they supposed to do and leave. But we did it anyway. I mean, I did it from time to time, but not like every day. So like, yo, fuck all that. So like, I would go to other buildings if they had, like, you know what I'm saying? Cause other buildings, you know what I'm saying, they had like vending machines and stuff like that. So like, I would go there and get some chips, drinks or whatever. So that'd be the only time I would go to other buildings. So fuck all that. Especially on Sundays, man. This is one building like a block and a half away from the old building, where it had like these couches you can chill on. So like Sunday morning, right? And I fucking hate. I'm not a morning person. I fucking hate getting up in the morning, man. So then what I would do is be like, and think this is like this back when the dumbass who's putting the dumbass who's made lieutenant talking about he needs somebody responsible for weekend shifts, and I was the only one who could do that shit apparently. But I'm like, I look at this dumbass like, bro, who needs somebody responsible for a weekend first shift? That makes no fucking sense, you fucking idiot. And this dude was a straight up idiot. Like he was getting scammed every payday and giving these motherfucking scammers money in hopes of getting even more money down the line. Like, dude was a first ballot Hall of Fame dumbass. Idiot. So anyway, it was this building had couches and shit, so every time I work first shift on Sundays, I would go there and sleep for like 2 hours and then come back. Cause people I'm working with was like, they was on some other shit. Like they ain't give a fuck, man. They was just there collecting the check, you know what I'm saying? So I could get away with that shit at the time. And then some bullshit that went on. parking garage, right? I mentioned I mentioned the whole motherfucker trying to film a music video on the top floor of the parking garage. You know what I'm saying? Which was which wasn't with none dangerous. Then some other shit happened, right? So also on the top floor of the parking garage, there's like this office, and which has glass windows. And I don't know how they found out, but the client found out that all those glass windows was busted. And then boom, we got to do rounds over there. You know what I'm saying? It's like every year some bullshit happened. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a lot. It was a lot of funny shit, man. Then like I said, like, oh, somebody got to be in the garage at all times per shift now, and like, yeah, that fucking suck. That garage was dirty as hell, bro. Motherfuckers like teenagers and shit. Like there was a high school nearby, but I don't know where it was, but it was nearby. With high school kids coming in the garage and going like the stairwells and shit, smoke weed and shit like that, and do some other foul shit. I ain't give a fuck, man, cause like I ain't about to get jumped by no 8 motherfuckers for no shitty ass 50 hour job. Fuck all that. But yeah, so a lot of shit happened, man. A lot of shit happened. Like I'm gonna say some more shit next week, cause I'm about to end this now. Come on, groceries are on the way, and I'm about to watch this game and listen to some music and chill. So this has been episode 98 of Life on E with Low Out Legend of Loser once again. I'll be back next week, and yeah, that's it. Try to be happy. If you can't, that's cool too. Peace.